Hello, I'm Guy Lupo with the TM Forum, and I head the AI and Data Innovation mission. And today, I'm with my colleagues
Olu Adegoke, and I'm the Global Managing Partner for Infosys Consulting, which is responsible for our communications, media, and high-tech practice. And Priya?
Hello everyone, I am Gnanapriya. I head the technology and architecture practice for CMT vertical in Infosys, which focuses on communications, media, and high tech.
So, Olu and Priya, you've been members of the forum and very active for many years, and we're facing a challenge. AI is here, changing the world, and we have to consider before we jump into doing is what are the enterprise priority, what are the productivity, growth, and scale issues you're seeing as someone that is in the market?
No, absolutely, Guy. So, from the work that we have been doing with our telecommunications industry clients, I will group those into three major priorities. So the first one is on the productivity side. So that is leveraging AI and Gen AI within the operations to be able to improve the productivity of the employees, whether that is within the customer service operations or whether that is within the network operations as well. And even within the core corporate function, whether that is finance, HR as well. So I put that in one bucket of productivity improvement. The second part is in the bucket of revenue growth, whether that is from sales standpoint, being able to make sure that the right customers are connected to the right employees, they're able to convert the sale, or from a marketing standpoint, being able to leverage AI and Gen AI from content personalization standpoint. So that's the second piece. And then the third piece is actually the new category that I will refer to as new product launch. How do we now bring in AI and Gen AI to be able to personalize experience, which can then be monetized for growth? So those are the three main buckets that we have been working with clients to be able to help them to execute.
And I would just add on, from a delivery perspective, we look at productivity use cases, which is primarily the efficiency part. It can be on application development or application maintenance, how you are doing the build and run part of the story. So when you look at application development, right, it can be on building a new solution, cloud adoption, cloud migration, or mainframe modernization, or any kind of technology transformations. So here we are looking at leveraging AI and Gen AI, which helps in the productivity part. And from an operations perspective, today we are talking about IT operations, network operations, how we can do an integrated IT operations and network together with AI and Gen AI.
You know, we're talking about all these opportunities, but I'm assuming it's not easy. We're not famously known to disrupt ourselves as an industry, as you know. What are you seeing out there? What are the adoption challenges and barriers?
Yes, so at least from our perspective, there are a couple of barriers that we have seen. So the first one is around the monetization. The inability to be able to create the business case that will be able to justify the investment that is required in AI to be able to deploy. So that's one. Monetization is one big barrier. The second one is also around security. Obviously, a lot of people are still very concerned about the trust factor in AI, and because of the potential implication on brands, so security becomes a second big one as well. The third one is what I refer to as readiness. There are so many things that organizations need to do to be ready. So one of those also includes having the right data. And then even going beyond data, having the organization to be able to collaborate in such a way that they can actually scale, meaning architecture, as opposed to having bolt-on point solutions, being able to have a blueprint that will allow you to be able to truly deploy and scale. Those are the three main challenges and barriers that we are seeing. And I'm sure Priya is also seeing a couple of as well.
So big players look at it in a different way, how they take the platform approach, and small players focuses on specific use cases that can actually give them benefits. Value is what is being looked at. But fundamentally, right, availability of data, the culture, of adoption of these new technologies, AI, Gen AI, etc., into their solution set, that becomes a real challenge. And there are many players who are able to move ahead in this journey, but still there are many players who are stuck. And since this is an industry problem, so Guy, we want to hear from you what as an industry we are coming together and what are the broad areas that you are focusing on to address this kind of enterprise adoption challenges.
Thank you. That is a great question. So that's been our main focus in the last couple of months as we launched the mission. I can summarize the problems that we found into 5 major problems, and they're in sequence, which is interesting. The first and topmost is readiness. We find simple things like literacy. People go into meetings and ask, what did you mean by AI? And then the meeting stops. And then that's another month, and it's really hard. And that's one. The second one is a simple calculator that is not available to just calculate the benefit. The third one is the architecture. There's no blueprint. There's a lot of them, but there's none really for the use cases to production. The fourth one is a playbook, a simple playbook on how to go and talk to the security guys and how to go through security. And the last one is time to market production ready assets that you can actually leverage without rebuilding it all from scratch. We find those surrounding data readiness, agentic AI use cases, and security. So we're absolutely aligned, which leads me to think that as market leaders and with this alignment, how are we going to accelerate the industry? DTW is coming, okay, and I think that's a great opportunity for us to lead and accelerate the market. What are you planning towards DTW towards this?
Yes, so one of the things that we are planning towards DTW is to actually showcase some of the specific AI solutions that we've already deployed for clients. Because now in Infosys, we believe in real AI that is actually delivering business impact. And that is what we intend to bring to DTW. So just to kind of give you an example, so we have created a blueprint around AI for sales, which we have already deployed to clients specifically that allows them to be able to, for example, predict the right or the optimal pricing that we allow a customer to buy the product. And as part of that solution, we've also created contract summarization in the case of B2B for enterprise customers that will allow them to be able to accelerate the sales process. So we have a blueprint, we have an architecture, we have platform, we have solution that we've already delivered to clients specific for that sales operations, which we will bring to DTW. And I'm sure Priya has also developed and deployed many of those solutions that she may want to talk about as well.
Yeah, so we see like in 2 flavors. One is the platform focused approach. So where you build the foundation platform, where at enterprise level, multiple AI use cases can be built. Right? So that is one category. The second one, when we are talking about specific use cases, it is again focused on customer experience or how you are going to improve your IT operations or network operations, network plan and build, how we leverage Gen AI for your network templates, design templates generation. So those are some of the use cases, right, which we had been like working with multiple customers. We will be demonstrating that in DTW. But beyond that, we had also been working with the TM Forum in multiple Catalyst projects. So again, right, like for example, in network plan and build, how you leverage Gen AI for task generation. Okay, how you leverage AI, Gen AI for network operations, and how you are going to leverage Gen AI for many of your call center scenarios, right? So these are some things, not just only building a solution, but how it can help the human potential amplified. So how you can have a life of a network engineer to be, right, like enhanced, right? So these are the kind of use cases we are looking at, which we will be demonstrating in DTW.
Thank you. That is amazing. It's definitely, you're not just talking about it, you're doing it.
Correct.
Which is what we all need.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your time today.